Genesis 23 looks simple. Sarah dies, and Abraham buys a tomb. But it's a full preview of the gospel. Sarah is the first covenant believer buried in the promised land. Showing the covenant doesn't end in the grave resurrection is in the soil. Ephron treats the tomb like it's worth nothing, just like the world treats salvation as cheap. But Abraham insists on paying full price because he knows death carries a high cost. God also knew salvation couldn't come by human works, filthy rags, but only by Christ's blood, the true full payment. Genesis says the property was a field with a cave in the New Testament. Judas dies in a field-cursed ground, but Christ is buried in a tomb-sanctified ground, showing that those in the world remain in the field. But those in Christ enter resurrection life. Sarah's burial mirrors Christ's, a righteous one in a tomb, a stone, a silence but with God. Burial becomes set up for breakthrough. Hebrews 11 says, Abraham sought a resurrection city. And Hebrews 13 says Christ paid the real full price outside the gate. She's buried facing Mamor, the place of God's visitation. What looks like a grave to us becomes a seed for revival to God. Revelation 20 declares, death will be destroyed. Christ's empty tomb is the proof, and Sarah's cave is the shadow. And the Mount of Olives prophecy fits to believers buried facing Jerusalem, waiting for Messiah to raise the dead, just like Sarah faced her place of promise, and we face Christ's return. Genesis 23 declares, death demanded full price, Christ paid it in full. Judas got a field, Christ got a tomb, and that tomb is empty. In him, the grave has no claim on us. Share this message with someone today.